What's up? It's J-Way 2 here to Fresh Revelation. First Fresh Revelation of 2022. I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad you're tuning in and watching me today. Um, today, we're gonna talk about this. First of all, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Uh, Happy New You for some of you, and that's what I want to talk about today. I posted a couple of things earlier in the holiday season to try to get you to think about uh, doing a new lifestyle instead of a New Year's resolution. Um, because this resolution thing, it fizzles out, for some of us um, before the end of January, but by February, March, the resolutions are done because life has hit us. Things that we wanted to do, we're not able to do, and and life has its challenges, especially the last couple of years. But if we look at it as a lifestyle instead of a resolution, then maybe some things will change for us. Um, that's why I put the book out, and I know it was bad timing, but I put the book out before the holiday season because I was under I was the thought process was I want people to start seeking God and doing these new things that we want to do in the new year. Want people to start earlier, and make it a lifestyle instead of a resolution. The new year always brings about self help and self uh, um, improvements from mind, body, and soul. And when we think of New Year's resolutions, one of the biggest ones, which I experienced today, I'm right outside the gym. I just left out of the gym. Now it's a lifestyle for me, but I just left out of the gym, and a lot of people's New Year's resolution is to get back in the gym and get in shape and do all of these things. And us us gym rats, us that make the gym our lifestyle. Some of us get upset with the resolutioners when they come in and take over the equipment and watch and try to see what you're doing and do what you're doing and all of that kind of thing. Some people get upset about that. I've even seen memes of wrestlers going to the ring in a dramatic fashion, and they saying that's how I'm gonna go in the gym for all of these newbies that's in the gym. But I thought about that, and I thought about all of the New Year's resolutions and all of the new people I saw even today in the gym, and some people were taking up equipment and all of that. But I don't get upset at that. Whenever you start, whenever you do, whatever you do to transform yourself, it's amazing, and that's the way I feel about it. Whenever you start, if you start December 31st, if you start January 1st, if you start June 25th, whenever you start anything to transform your life, I'm happy for you. Please do it. You're not impositioning me at the slightest. But what's funny is, uh, as I looked at the new people today, and I looked at the faces of some of the gym rats that I know that are in the gym, as I looked at their faces and I looked at the newbies, I thought not about the gym, but I thought about the church. And the thing that's so depressing about the church is we have the same attitude that gym rats have for newbies. We have the same attitude in a lot of churches that the gym rats have towards the resolutioners. We don't want anybody new in because we feel that they're going to take our spot. They're going to do what we were doing, or they're going to be better at something than us. A lot of us have, especially in church, a lot of us have that kind of mentality. So it's hard for us to actually disciple and bring people in because we really don't want anyone in. We don't want anyone new, and I think that's a bad indictment on the church because they come in and we try to suppress them. We don't want them to do the things that they can do. We don't want them to say the things that they can say. If they can sing, oh gosh, the choir members don't like them. If they can preach, the other preachers don't like them. If they can pray, the deacons don't like them because they have this feeling that they're going to take something that I have. Well, brothers and sisters, that's not the feeling that we should have, especially towards people that are new, people that are trying to do something new and something more and something different. We ought to encourage them to do more, encourage them to do better, encourage them to branch out, encourage them to continue doing what they've started to do. A lot of resolutions fail because people don't push other people when they see that they have resolutions. They rather ridicule them than to support them. They'd rather talk about them than to help them. So, brothers and sisters, let's have a different mentality going into this year. When we see new people at the church, when we see new people at the gym, when we see new people trying new things and trying to transform themselves and transform their lives, let's help them. Let's support them. Let's lend them a hand instead of trying to pull them down. And if we do that in the church, oh my goodness, how much better would the church be? If we stop treating people as new people and stop worrying about our little positions and what we do and stop worrying about what they're going to take from us and try to help them, you never know what they can bring to you if you're so worried about what they'll take from you. Brothers and sisters, we have to disciple, we have to reach, we have to bring in. And this attitude, especially like the gym rats and the resolutioners, if we have that kind of attitude, we're not going to help nobody. And we're going to have to give account. We're going to have to stand in front of God and say, I did not help when I could because I was scared they were going to take my spot. I was scared they were going to do something that I do. I was scared that they were going to take something from me. You're going to have to account for that. So, brothers and sisters, I wanted to talk to you about that. Romans 12 and 2. We have all of these new resolutions and new things. And I want you to, instead of it calling it a resolution, how about calling it a new lifestyle? A new lifestyle. Romans 12 and 2 says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Don't be conformed to what everybody else is doing, in other words, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Because when you renew your mind, when you block out all of the noise that is all around you and really focus in on what God is telling you, then you will renew your mind and God can get control of your mind and you'll be able to do things that you never thought you could ever do. You end up in places where you never thought you'd be if you renew your mind and not conform to the world. Now, I'm gonna say this little piece about conformity, and then I'm gonna let you go because I've already been on here longer than I wanted to be. But this conforming to the world thing, a lot of preachers preach this and teach this and talk about conformity as far as the world around the church. They say, be not conformed to this world. And what they're talking about is the things outside of the church. Well, brothers and sisters, there are some things even inside the church that we should not conform to because the world has somehow seeped into the church. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of you. Don't go and do everything that you see somebody else doing. Renew your mind and God will tell you and show you what to do. Don't go and do what Sister Sally or Deacon Jim or Reverend Tate do. Renew your mind and figure out what God wants you to do because conformity always ends in disaster. You can never be somebody else. The only person you can ever be is you. And God designed you wonderfully and purposely and fearfully. He made you to be the original and only you. And to try to be somebody else, even inside the church, to try to be somebody else will mess you up. It will mess up your mind. You won't go anywhere you need to go or be anything that you need to be or that you've been created to be. if you're trying to be somebody else, even inside the church. So be not conformed to this world, the world outside the church, the world inside the church. And brothers and sisters, we got to stop looking to make people conform in the church and do the things that we do the same way that we do. When we bring people in and we have these resolutioners and all this kind of thing, when we bring people in, we can't make them worship the way we worship. We can't make them sing the way we sing, or preach the way we preach, or pray the way we pray. People have to be free to worship the way that God intends for them to worship, the way he created them to worship. Their dance may not be like your dance. Their shout may not be like your shout. Their song may not be your song. Their sermon may not be your sermon. Their prayer may not be your prayer. Don't conform to anything, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. In this resolution season, how about lifestyle changes? How about a new lifestyle instead of a New Year's resolution? How about a revelation in your life instead of a resolution? So, brothers and sisters, as we go through this new season, this new year, this new beginning, and everybody is doing the self-help and self betterment, think about creating a relationship with God. Relationship with God is everything. It takes work, just like everything else, but it's worth the work, because when you have a relationship with somebody like God, you talking about change. You talking about newness. You talking about revelation. When you have a relationship with God, all of those things come to pass. Be not conformed to this world, but transformed by the renewing of your mind, spending time with God in prayer, in worship, in study. Renew your mind. And brothers and sisters, the best way to start this is to get into his word. And I've written a book. It's called Hear No Evil. You can get it now on Kindle. Um, and I also have a 28-day devotional to help you get started with this new lifestyle. And if you get the book and you inbox me and let me know, or send me your cell number in the message box, or send me your email address in the message box, or share it, or however you let me know that you have the book Hear No Evil on Kindle. Let me know. I will send you the 28-day devotional. It's I I don't like saying that it's great because I wrote it and I'm not that type of a person. But I think it would really help you because God gave it to me. And it's a really good companion piece to the book. Even if you don't get the book, even if you don't have the book, even if you don't get the book, I want you to have the 28-day devotional. So if you want the devotional, just inbox me, or share something, or send me your number or your email address. I will send it to you. It will help you jumpstart your new lifestyle. So let me know. Get with me. I will give you the 28-day devotional is ready to go. So just hit me up on Kindle. Hear No Evil, the book. It's there. Hear No Evil, the single. And I Hear You, the single, is on here now for right now. It's taking CD Baby, I don't know how long to put it on iTunes, but it'll be on all of the streaming platforms really, really soon. I have one more single to put out. I'm gonna put that out in February, and then the entire album of Hear No Evil will be coming out really, really soon. I can't wait for you to hear all of it. I wrote all of the music. I wrote all of the words. And Middle Child Music. That's Devin Meacham and Jace Meacham. They helped me with Fresh Revelation and with I Love Who You Are. All of that is on the new CD. Um, I can't wait for you to hear it. I put my heart and my soul into this book and into this CD, and I hope you're blessed by it. Remember, Hear No Evil. I Hear You. It's on here now for right now. It'll be on all streaming platforms really soon, any day now. One more single, and I believe I'm going to put out the song that I dedicated to my daddy. I wrote it for him. It's a quartet song. It's called I'm Alive, and I believe I'm going to put that out in February. And then the entire album will be coming out after that. So stay tuned. We have some more things. Fresh Revelation Ministries is getting off the ground. It's about to take off. I'm telling you. You know, I have some new things. I have some prospects. I plan on announcing something really soon. God has told me and has assured me that this is going to happen. So I can't wait to announce that. Fresh Revelation Ministries will be coming to a community near you soon. So be on the lookout. I love you. God bless you. Can't wait to see you. See you next time. I'm going to come back Friday with another Fresh Revelation. God bless you. I love you.